So today is June 26th, 2015, aka the 18th anniversary of the publication date of this book, the first Harry Potter book. It's either called the Philosopher's Stone or the Sorcerer's Stone, depending on where you live. So where I live, it's called the Philosopher's Stone. So I'm going to do the Harry Potter tag in celebration of this. And the first question is, what is your favorite book? Well, it's not the one I just showed. It's the Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, the third one. I just think it's a really good book, and it mixes like the dark themes, but it's not like in the fun stuff, but it's not too dark, I don't think. Like it still has a lot of fun stuff, and I get to see a lot of my favorite characters first show up. So I got to see Lupin and Sirius, and I like the Marauders backstory a lot. Like that was my favorite part of the book, learning more about that. So definitely that one. Question two is favorite movie. My favorite movie is probably the first one, so Philosopher's Stone slash Sorcerer's Stone. I just think it was really fun watching them like go to Hogwarts and like be all mesmerized and everything for the first time. It's just a really fun movie. I liked seeing all that come to life, and it's like it's very I guess it's very romanticized, but I think that's part of the fun, and it's part of the whimsicalness. So yes, the first one I really like. Parts of the book's movies that made you cry. Okay, I don't really want to get into this too much. For me, I'm a very emotional person in real life, as many of you probably know, but I don't get emotional at fictional stuff very much, like at all. Well, not at all, like some things I do. Um, I'm just not like that. I guess because I'm so emotionally exhausted from real life, I can't afford to invest myself too much in any fictional thing. And I'm in a lot of fandoms. I just can't like emotionally invest myself in the fictional material as much. That said, the ending of the Chamber of Secrets and the ending of the last book and movie, the Chamber of Secrets movie I meant, and the last book and movie of Deathly Hallows made me tear up, I guess. Yeah. Um, if you could hook up with any HP character, who would it be? I don't really want to like casually hook up with anyone, even if it's someone from Harry Potter. So I don't know. It just makes me really uncomfortable. So I guess I'll say if I could like date anyone, like we could like get serious first before any hooking up happens, I guess I'll say Neville. I feel like we'd get along well and our personalities would go together. So yeah, he's pretty cool, so I'll say Neville. Favorite character, either Hermione or Luna. Hermione's really smart and everything, and she's really, I don't know, she's very outspoken and stands up for what she believes in, which is important. And Luna's just not afraid to be herself, and she's friendly to everyone, and you can tell she genuinely cares about everyone, but a lot of people think she's weird, and that's like me, so I really like that. I don't know, I just really liked her, and I liked how she contributed to the story. I feel like, I don't know, around the fifth book, like they needed some new student characters to keep it fresh, and so when they added her in, I was really happy. So the next one is, what would your Patronus be? I guess a cat. I usually say a cat because I like cats, and I'm kind of act like a cat. Like, I don't know. I can't really describe it, but I act a lot like a cat. Like, sometimes I'll want attention and sometimes I won't. Or, I don't know if that's most cats. That's my cat, anyway. Hi, Rosie. Oh, she's sleeping. Um, so yeah, either a cat or maybe a dolphin because they're supposedly really smart. So, I don't know. I'm not really sure, actually. Um, I'm kind of mixed on my feelings on Pottermore, but I'm excited for the Patronus test because I'm interested to see what kind of questions it's going to ask, and I'll see if I think it's accurate or not based on what the questions are, so I'm really excited to take that whenever it comes out. If you could have the Resurrection Stone, Invisibility Cloak, or the Elder Wand, which one would you choose? Well, considering the Resurrection Stone and Elder Wand have corrupted so many people and it's given them too much power, I guess I'll go with Invisibility Cloak. I think it'd be really cool to be able to turn invisible when I wanted to. So I guess I'd like to have that. I think it could come in handy for sure. What house would you be in? Ravenclaw. I've discussed this before. You can see it on my Tumblr if you want to talk about house identity crises and whatever. Crises. I think that's the real term. But yeah, here's the tie. And here's a patch, which I plan on sewing onto a sweater to wear to like events and conventions and maybe for Halloween one year or something soon. So yeah, this is the Ravenclaw crest from the book, which I really like. I don't know, I just like the design, so I got this one. If you could meet any member of the cast, who would it be? I would pick either Emma Watson or Ivana Lynch. I find both of them very inspirational. I feel like I'd get along with Ivana or Ivana. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. I feel really bad about that. But I definitely feel like we'd get along well if we were like friends. I don't know. That's never gonna happen, but I'm just saying. So her probably. Although I would also like to meet Rupert Grint and get some ice cream from his ice cream truck, because that is awesome, that he got one with the Harry Potter money. Um, have you ever played any of the video games? Yeah, I played two of the PC games, or at least one of them. I think I played one based on the first book, and I'm pretty sure I played one based on the second book. Like, yeah, but the graphics were really bad, and the game was really slow. And I know this was like 10 years ago, but still, even for then, it kind of sucked. But I played anyway because it was Harry Potter, and it was like, so I'm like, of course I'm gonna play it. I also played a board game of it, which was like this trivia game based on the first book. But you go around the board, and there's all these questions about like really minor things in the book, so it's like really hard. That was pretty fun. I got rid of that game a long time ago. I don't know why. Okay, if you're on the Quidditch team, which position would you play? I'd want to be a beater because I like the idea of like hitting the balls and like sending them to hit other people, and I wouldn't want to get hit, so I'd want to do the hitting. The only thing is with that, we're on the brooms in Quidditch, and I would have to like balance on the broom. I'd only be able to like hold one hand on the broom, one hand on the other thing, or like both hands on there and hope I survived on the broom. So it'd be kind of hard to take care of both of those things at once, so I'm not really sure, but that's probably what I'd want to be. Um, were you happy with the ending? Yeah, I feel like a lot of people weren't because they had like their own ideas of what the ending would be in their head, and I didn't really. I'm just like, oh, that's the ending, okay. And I was happy that the war was won, of course, and most of my favorite characters didn't die. Some did, but like everyone was happy in the end, pretty much, and they lived a happy life afterwards. Like I feel like the happily ever after thing people were like upset with, but I didn't really see it that way. And they had to deal with so much when they were younger. I feel like you can cut them a break when they're older, I guess. So yeah, I was happy with the ending. I don't know. Maybe people just didn't want to see it end, and that's why they didn't like the ending, I guess. Maybe in their subconscious, that's the real reason why. Um, I don't know. The last question is, how much does Harry Potter mean to you? And like, this is really hard. Like, I can't really describe this one. Maybe someday I'll make a post on Tumblr about everything it's done for me. Um, I'll say, like, I wouldn't have had certain experiences without Harry Potter. Like, I might have never gotten into doing theater because that was my first play, which is available on my YouTube channel, which I'll link below. Um, what else? Yeah, I've done some Halloween stuff for it. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I'm going to GeekyCon this summer, and that was like came about because of Harry Potter, and that's mostly what I'm going for. What else? I don't know. There's a lot of things. I'll probably do a post on Tumblr about that someday. But in the meantime, thank you for watching. Happy 18th anniversary to this book, um, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Very happy it got published, obviously. And also, oh yeah, happy Gay Pride in the US while we're celebrating. I'm wearing my rainbow socks today in celebration. I'm Canadian, if you didn't know. But all 50 states have now legalized gay marriage today because the Supreme Court made them, so very happy day. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go now. But if you have any other Harry Potter related questions for me, I've asked some people to send me some. So I want to like get some, and then in a few days I'll probably make another Q&A based on like other questions you sent me. This was just the tag ones. So let me know what you want me to answer, and thank you for watching, and goodbye.